Many hard-right candidates who deny the 2020 elections and have little faith in the fidelity of our elections and may well move to undermine them have won primaries and will be on the ballot in November. If you want to know what our country could turn to if you want to know what our country could turn into if they win, look at what's happening right now in New Mexico.
Now, starting from the beginning of this year, seniors receiving Social Security have experienced an 8.7% increase in their monthly benefits. This adjustment marked the largest COLA living raise in decades. However, the outlook for next year's cost of living adjustment is smaller. Jake, come here. And for valid reasons as well. If next year's COLA is modest and Medicare costs experience a substantial increase, Social Security recipients may find their wages to be actually negligible. Therefore, it is advisable for Social Security beneficiaries to consider setting aside some of their additional funds resulting from this year's COLA into savings. With living expenses on the decline, it might be feasible for some beneficiaries to save a small portion of their income as a cushion for 2024. Social Security is facing a significant funding shortfall as a wave of baby boomers exit the force, and now the program heavily relies on payroll taxes, which is diminishing due to the mass retirement of older workers. To compensate for this decline, Social Security can tap into its trust funds to fulfill scheduled benefits until those funds are depleted, but the program's trustees anticipate this to occur approximately a decade from now. In fact, recent estimates predict a potential 20% reduction in benefits, which could have severe consequences for retirees relying on Social Security for income. Consequently, seniors should take measures to save money in case the benefits are cut. But for those who are capable, considering part-time employment may be advantageous. Workers can provide an opportunity for many seniors to see a meaningful amount of money. And while many seniors are accustomed to relying on their monthly Social Security benefits without much concern, it is crucial to stay informed about program changes, like those outlined above. By doing so, proactive steps can be taken to prevent financial stress in the face of these potential challenges. In other words, more stimulus payments are definitely necessary for the American people that need stimulus checks the most. Folks, many Americans could end up receiving thousands of dollars in financial relief soon under a new proposal. Families actually qualify for either a one-time lump sum payment or even smaller monthly checks. Even Senator Michael Bennet wants people to remember that the child tax credit historically was not a controversial program. And a Democrat from Colorado is scheduled to chair a subcommittee hearing this week focused on the tax credit's history and looking at how Congress could perhaps reach a consensus on expanding it once more. For the majority of the quarter century, it has been on the books. The child tax credit has been a significant part for both parties. Also, it was implemented in 1997, but the bipartisan issue was in 2017, when Republicans passed a massive tax cut. Although the measure doubled the amount of credit for $2,000, the overall bill was opposed by Democrats who said it was primarily benefiting the wealthier Americans. 4 years later, Democrats have passed a dramatic expansion of the child tax credit from Joe Biden. He touted the benefits of the enhanced credit as very essential to the American people. Senator Bennet also said that he did not believe providing families roughly $10 a day would lead parents to quit their jobs. But now, recently proposed bills from representatives are actually helping out many people, giving them $3,000 a year. According to the most recent Federal Student Aid and Data Center, 43 million people have outstanding federal student loans. For those struggling to manage their payments, loan forgiveness is a huge thing. And the White House released data today showing the number of student borrowers in each state who are eligible for automatic loan relief under the one-time payment adjustment. Last Friday, the Education Department notified 804,000 borrowers that they will have their student loans forgiven under income-driven repayment plans. If a 10 views about the fourth stimulus check, Social Security benefits, SI, SSDI, and also SSA. Now, first of all, I want to say thank you for your support, everybody, and thank you for watching this channel. As a way for me to show my appreciation to you, I want to give away a free $60 Amazon gift card. So here, everybody, here's the code for your free $60 Amazon gift card. If you'd like to redeem the code, just enter it in the checkout aisle. And all you got to do to enter it is subscribe to the channel. First of all, it's happening, and you may start to receive extra monthly benefits soon. The recent cuts to SNAP benefits have made a huge impact on the economy, but as the Federal Reserve warns the country to expect a recession, state lawmakers are passing new bills that will boost benefits by hundreds of thousands of dollars. And now, extra SNAP payments during the crisis expired in March and left millions of people with smaller SNAP balances in their accounts. This cut reduced monthly benefit amounts by at least $95 as Americans continue to deal with the largest annual increase in food prices prices since the 80s. And according to Morgan Stanley estimates, this reduction has had a rippling.
At least I didn't. Too many people that were working, or the working people were making too much money. I thought that was not the best answer to how to get it down. Now, one reason we've seen inflation fall by 2/3 without losing jobs is corporate profits are coming back down to earth. The excesses are being eliminated by the corporations. We have more to do, but inflation is now the lowest point it's been in 2 years. When the Inflation Reduction Act was passed a year ago today,
Now they're getting ready to pass it, and the lawmakers in the House are ready to move to vote on a stopgap spending bill and to prevent a government shutdown. But states have been actually talking about tax cutting sprees, and now a proposed Pennsylvania tax break could result in big tax cuts. If the tax breaks happen, this will not be good. It's fueled by surging revenues. States have been slashing taxes for individuals and businesses for the past 3 years. But tax cuts are expected to come to an end in some states in the fiscal year. Some 25 states have cut individual income tax rates since 2021. And the lawmakers in many states have been approving tax cuts aiming to help residents financially. New property and rent relief rebate checks are going to be sent out, and these payments are worth billions of dollars and will equal hundreds of dollars for many people. It's fueled by surging revenues. States have been slashing tax for individuals and businesses for the past 3 years. But tax cuts are expected to come to an end in some states in the fiscal year. Some 25 states have cut individual income tax rates since 2021. It includes 22 states that reduced their top marginal rates. In 2023 alone, at least 8 states approved rate reductions. And Arkansas is trimming its top individual income tax rate to 4.7% after reducing it from 5.5%. Aside from individual income tax cuts, states have proposed rebate checks for their residents. Last year, 17 states issued inflation relief payments as well. And now, if you're a Massachusetts resident, income tax refunds were available to you if you paid personal income taxes and filed your return by October 17. If you file your state return by October 17, you should be able to get your stimulus check back. Nearly $100 million in rebates will be sent out to residents across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Starting today, over 4 million older homeowners, renters, and people with disabilities will be issued rebates on rent and property taxes paid in 2022. According to a release, the rebates will be allocated to eligible Pennsylvanians who submitted an application through the property tax and rent rebate program. Applicants who submit their bank account information on the application forms will receive the rebate through direct deposit.